Welcome back, guys, to Seek the Beast on the Mindcrack Feed the Beast server. We're at the secret base once again, and today we're gonna be redesigning one of the main platforms, oh, my skull! Always happen. Oh, okay, there's the lava thing. We're gonna be redesigning the Thaumcraft platform. Maybe if I look straight up, it'll be easier to navigate. Yeah, okay, this guy right here, where we've been doing the Thaumcraft stuff, it's very basic. Quite a basic setup, and I'm going to be redesigning it. I've wanted to do it for a while, and I finished basically all of the research there is to do. The only thing left to do is... Oh, I'm stuck in the tree. The only thing left for me to do for Thaumcraft research are the accessories for the golems. And I'll continue working on those because they're kind of fun. But I've done enough that we can redesign that sucker and make it a lot cooler, a lot more functional. Start to use some golems. Okay, back here, got another quarry going. It is about halfway done. Let's check the reserves, see what kind of item levels we're at, because I've been burning through a lot of my resources, building all, oh, come on, all the frame motors, and what else have I been building? All this stuff I've been building the last couple of days. The stuff, all those blocks for the shop I just set up. 13 stacks, 13 stacks. That's tin. This is iron. That's silver. They're kind of hard to tell apart a lot of times. 32 of iron. Short on the silver and kind of short on the gold. Ouch! Have a little less than a stack of diamonds. Just got atom smashed there. I'm up to 8 iridium, although I have nothing really to do with them. I may eventually go back to industrial craft just for fun, to do something with iridium, because I have all these MFEs that are constantly at full power that I'm not using, and maybe I should set up a matter fabricator, and you know, one day down the line I'll actually have something there. Okay, let's move over here and over here. So the Thaumcraft platform, I'd like to redesign it, and I'd like to integrate... Where did my Thumbnanomicon go? I just had this sucker. Did I... Oh no, I didn't hit Q while I was flying around, did I? I had it in my hand. Oh, this is bad. Maybe it's in here? I mean, I can make another one. It's not that bad, but it's just annoying because I just had the dumb thing. Ooh, I wonder if I had it at the beginning of the video, or I wondered if I had already dropped it. Bunch of random things in there. What would I have put it in? I may have panic hit the W key. Let's see if we can spot it. Maybe a night vision potion would be in order right about now. Great. I needed that. I needed to look at it. Well, we can make another one. It's actually pretty easy. All we need to do is get a bookshelf and hit it with a wand, if I remember correctly. I haven't had to make one in quite some time, but we can do it. Let's see. Where would they be? In here? A little lag? I don't see. Bookshelf. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. Crisis averted. I may, in fact, find it later. It may show up in the video footage what happened to it. My wands are here. Come on. Schmackers! Okay, new Thumbnanomicon. Okay, that's happened before. Swap those out. Give me that back. Put that back there. Okay, let's look in the Thumbnanomicon, and let's talk about some things I want to incorporate. So we got the cauldron. I think I'm going to have it remain in the center, but I'd like to start working in the warded jars. These guys capable of storing essentia and can be filled from essentia files. They're easy to make. They take arcane wood block and glass panes. Arcane wood block is up here, way up at the top. And you just take wood, or more efficiently you can use great wood logs, either one. I may actually go, I have an axe to the stream, I may actually try to chop down a great wood tree, but I've got a lot of wood. There's a tree farm that's been running at Spawn Village since we started the server that everybody can take wood from, so I've got a stupid amount of wood. So that's no problem. Okay, so I would like to start storing Essentia in there, and it prevents flux, and also it looks cool, which is the important thing. And in order to do that, we're going to need to make these guys flux filters and combine those with the water jars and the brewing stand and some gold ingots. We're going to make arcane alembics. We're going to attach them to the side. And then, in addition to that, we're going to use a golem over here. This guy, the tallow golem. And he is going to, we're going to have two of them. One of them is going to keep the altar. And instead of just reading that, I'll just show you how it works as we get to that part of the project. But one of them is going to keep this thing full of water, so I don't have to keep it full ever again, which is nice. The other one is going to take Essentia from the vials attached to the side. These things here. Over here. These guys. Arcane Alembics. He's going to take them from there and move them to the warded jars that aren't directly connected to the cauldron. So there are something like 50 different aspects in Thaumcraft 3, something like 50, and each jar can only hold one. So let's say I just have sort of a ring around the edge. Like, assume that that's 3. Let's say we expand the border by 1, like this. And we just sort of put a border around the edge, and we'll leave a gap here for that, and we'll just put a gap, a one wide gap at each of the, not the corners, but the, whatever that is, the middle of each side. How about that? The middle of each side, we'll put a gap. So if we do it like this, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, just 7. 7 per corner, so 28 for the whole square. Which makes me think we need to make this platform a little bigger. Yeah, so we need to make the platform bigger. Luckily, though, we have some room to expand outward. And I think what I'll also do is add 2 more of these guys. Yep, okay, so that's what we're going to do. So let's get to work. First thing to do, we can get rid of you. Collect you, good. And let's collect the lava. Good. And we're going to start keeping stuff in here. We're eventually going to need to move that box. We're going to need some other things that I haven't mentioned yet. But we'll get to that. Let's see. This table, we're also going to move. I'm not sure what to do with this because we're not going to need it for much longer. And it doesn't fit very well. It doesn't fit very well in the overall layout, does it? It's sort of a sore thumb, and it's particularly the things I described. It's not going to really fit in at all. So I may get rid of it entirely. And maybe if I need it, I'll put it up somewhere else. Like over there or something, just some piece of space I'm not using. Because we're really not going to be using it. After I finish this last little bit of research, I mean, if there's an update to Thaumcraft and we get more stuff to research, I'll set it back up. But otherwise, there's no point to it. Okay, so let's break through. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. That's the first time I've done that. Did I get the... I did get the wand. Lovely. Oh, and we've got some lag on the server. What a surprise. Also, I think I mentioned before that at some point Michael came over and delivered me... He didn't come over here. He, at the spawn village. He delivered to me 4... No, not 4, but 2 wither stars. And I suppose I could farm some withers myself, but one thing we can do with the wither stars is make that super wand. That is really good. That holds a ton of power, and it's... What am I looking for? Let's see, we're going to need aluminum blocks. We're going to need tin blocks to make tin panels out of, and slabs and iron slabs and thingamajobs and a saw. Okay, that'll do. Let's see, am I that low on tin? Maybe I should make some more blocks. Tell you what, I'm gonna get working on the overall shape of this. And once I've done some boring stuff off camera, we shall resume. So basically what I did is expand it a little bit. It's a square shape now, it was rectangular before. And I've done a little bit of the construction. So right now we've got some ascension in there, and we can make our alembics. There we go, alembics. Let's replace the water. One thing I need, I'm gonna make more of these guys, so let's do that now. We don't need a cauldron for that. Where's my... I need these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely have one there. And let's grab the wand so I can activate Alakazam! And I think I'm gonna have 4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have 4 moving around here. Oh gosh. Oh, I'll have to go retrieve those. I don't have that many materials where I can just waste them like that. I think I'm gonna have 4 so that some of them I may keep materials for things I make frequently, like night ore, I make a lot, or the warded glass, I'm going to be making a lot of that, so I may have one of those dedicated to that. So may as well have 4 out around there. Here's another one. I bet I've lost a ton of materials down here. I usually... Oh, no, I almost left one. Hello! You thought I was going to leave you, didn't you? He was giving me puppy dog eyes. Don't leave me! And I didn't. Okay, so I think I'll have 4 there. One of them will be warded glass permanently, as I'll be making a lot of that. We also need an infinite spring, so I'm going to put that right here. But before I do that, I want to figure out, the torches, by the way, are where the jars are going to go. I want to figure out where I want to put the lighting and make sure that it covers the entire platform properly. So let's get rid of all the torches. Bust them all up. Just pump that jab. Pump that jab. And there's basically 2 different configurations I think are practical. I'm going to use 8 of them either way. So we can either have one here, so here and here, or here and here, and which means there would be one here and here, or here and here. Let's try this one. Now let's see what the light is over here. Let's see, the block light here is 8, which means it's brighter. It's bright enough, but it is kind of low there, but that is bright enough. Let's try the other configuration, see if that covers the light better. So we'll put them there, and then the light at this corner is still 8. Oh, interesting, it's the same. Why would it be the same? I thought it would be brighter, but it's not. That's interesting. And the light here is 9. Okay, so I guess it just boils down to which one do I like the most. Let's try putting them all in like this. Oh gosh, there's no floor there, and it begins to rain as flux disrupted. Okay, we're gonna have a solution for that soon. That's one of the reasons I'm setting this up, so that flux is more manageable. Yeah, I think that looks cool. That looks cool. I think that's better than the other way. Okay, let's dive bomb here. Hopefully, oh no, we ended up with lag. Let's see if we can, let's turn that off for one thing. It's like, why is my screen filled with craziness? Oh, that's right, I turned it on. Okay, make sure I get all of those. Oh gosh, thunders. See, we have no flux here. It says none, but if you move, yeah, it's dangerous, like right there. But anyway, okay, so that looks fine. Ow. Man, the lag, man, I can't be so cavalier with my jetpack flight changes. Okay, so next, let's install the spring. So I suppose if the bottom is going to be this full, and I'm going to cover these with probably tin covers, might as well have a full block right there. And I guess that'll get covered as well. Or maybe it won't. I don't want to use a full tin block for that though. Maybe we'll just use these aluminum blocks because I have a lot of them. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, then I should be able to break this and that and that. Okay. Next, we need water buckets. I got one there. I don't think I have any here. Nope. Alright, we can place that there. Almost there. Getting there. Well, now we're not almost there, but we're making progress. Okay. So, ouch. Alright, there is an infinite spring. I wonder, can I place a cover on top of that? Oh, I can. Oh, that's neat. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Oh, that's much more. I was afraid it was gonna, not like that. Yeah, I thought it was gonna have to be like that and it would have to stick out. That's very cool that we can do that. Okay, so then let's put our alembic thingies up. Arcane alembics, put them on the side. And next time we release this into the air as flux that doesn't get transmuted into an item, they'll fill those guys. Next thing we need to do is make sure that this thing stays full. So let's get, where did I put him? Oh, you know what? Let's fill in some of these gaps first so he doesn't fall to his death. Alright, looking nice. So next thing to do, I want to set up a tallow golem worker. Whoops. Let's check out, how do you make the tallow golem worker, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you. Tallow golem worker, he's over here. He's your brewing buddy. And he takes a golem animation core of whatever type you choose. And magic tallow. Where do you get magic tallow, you might ask? Well, you'll find it up here. Magic tallow, rendered fat. Magic tallow, it's easy to make. It just takes 4 meat and you cook it in the crucible. Or no, you just, yeah, you put the 4 meat in the crucible, use your wand, and you get 1. And it takes 5 vis per thingy. So, pretty easy to make. You can also make, which I haven't done, you can make candles. It is also possible to craft different colored candles by combining a tallow candle with a dye in an arcane workbench. Actually, let's try this real quick. I have not done that. And I have extra tallow. We're going to need to make one more golem. So let's make the golem first. I will need the tallow for that. Let's make him. Oh, we're going to need to make another core. I basically just want to make a fast one. To make a fast one, we already have a bunch of crap in my inventory, don't I? To make a fast one, you take a golem animation core, you put do like that. Oh, we don't have a wand in there. Okay, we need 12 modus, which is going to be 6 of these guys. And another thing I want to do is I want to use a slab here to make this easier to step up to and drop things in. Because before it was just the angle was a little weird. Let's see, we need 12 of those. I think I got one back. Let's drop one more. Okay. There we go. Speed. Then we're going to need to do this in an X formation. Yes. Okay, we're going to need 8 apples and 8 ghosts. 8 ghosts is 8 soul sand. And 8 apples is 4 apples. Where are my apples? I know I brought some over here. Did I not? I thought I did. Did I not see them? They're right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Crafting with Zisteau. We got an infinite spring right here. In a second, we're going to have a little buddy to help us fill it. What did I say? 4 apples. Oh, it's not boiling yet. Okay, give it a second. Boil, boil. Oh. What happened there? Where'd my water go? Did you see that? Is this a bug? I wonder if it has to do the fact that there are covers underneath. Ooh, that's really mystifying. It just ate my... Well, let's make the golem guy, and then we'll figure this out in a second. 4 of those, 8 of those. Alright, here is our fast tallow golem worker. We have 2. Oh, they stack. Good. I wasn't sure about that. Okay, well then, let's fill up both buckets over here. Let's see if that happens again. Aha! Ah! I bet it is because of these guys on top. I bet that deleted the water source and we just couldn't tell because there was water there. Yeah, okay, so I bet that's not going to work. Okay, well, whoops. For right now, let's just do a little thing like this. Now, should we do it like this? No, that's going to be ugly. I consider doing that, but let's not. Okay, let's put the actual tin block covers. Oh, well, I thought that might work. It apparently does not. But, crisis averted. Mystery solved. Aha, okay, now it works. Oh, well. Oh, well. Because it looks like, doesn't it, that the water block doesn't fill the whole block. It looks like it only fills the top 7/8, and it leaves you enough room for the cover. But I guess that's not the case. Alrighty then, so let's fill up our bucket, and then we're going to drop him there. Okay, I wonder how he's going to interact with that slab. Anyway, you right click on him and you give him a bucket, and we want him to get the bucket from the block next to this guy, this label block. The air around you suddenly becomes suffused with strange energies. So I want it to be white. There. Oh, ouch. Now, anytime, let's see, for instance, if I do, drop that in there, get a wand. I have a second wand, though. Let's get the second wand. Okay, so this is going to empty the cauldron. There. Aha! Very nice. He filled it up lickety-split with a quickness. I could probably cover this, too. I may do that later. Okay, anyway, now, what's next? We need to set up another golem. Let's pop up here. Let's get another chest. I could use one of those, but it's going to be faster just do it this way. Okay, we're going to need another chest on the other side, on the opposite side. Right there. And we're going to need to make a bunch of... Let's see, what are they called? We're going to need to make a ton of these guys, glass files. So it's clay with 3, it's really hard to see. The texture is so bright behind, but there are 3 pieces of glass behind. And I just happen to have quite a bit of glass made up over here. And once we're done, we will connect this guy up. Maybe later, maybe not right now. But we'll connect him up. Oh gosh. So that my glass ends up over here. So I can make all the water glass over here. And then the clay. Where did I put the clay? There it is. Okay. Clay. There we go. Oh, and it... Oh, it filled up my inventory. I was wondering why did it stop me from taking the rest. Okay. So we're going to put all these guys over here. Like so. And the last one, which I dropped... No, is that all of them? That's all of them. Alright, that's all of them. And then we're going to need another golem to grab those. But we're going to need to make more of these little identity blocks. The other golem's going to need a different one. So let's see. I need planks. I'm going to need a lot of planks. I'm going to have to make a lot of these. And I need wool. The designated color. Okay, there we go. This should get us a stack. Okay, let's do a full stack. We're gonna need a lot of these things. There. Oh, okay, it gives us more. Whoops. Whatever. Now I have 2 stacks. That's fine. Doesn't matter. They're not that hard to make. It's just wool and stone, or wool and planks. Okay, so we're going to put one under this guy. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Hit the ceiling. There we go. And then we'll put the tin block right there. Okay, and then basically I need to set up a ring around the edge with the rest of these guys. There we go. So let's see, how many did I end up with? I ended up taking out 2 on either side of the glass file box to give the golems a little room to run around. I know they can jump over things, walk over blocks. Just want to give them more room to maneuver. I also gave them a little more clearance around here so they could get around the water if they need to. I don't know if that... maybe not necessary, but it definitely makes it look a little cleaner. And I reorganized the items, so in this box is all the kind of raw materials used to make things with and to do research. And in this box is all the things made with those materials. Okay, so I guess now what we can do is we can set up this guy. I think I'm going to put him on this. Yeah, there he goes. And he's going to fill him up, and he will do about 8 at a time. I am wearing my goggles, so this guy has 6, that has 14, and that has 6. He will only empty them 8 at a time, right? Ooh, so this may actually be a problem. Do I need multiple alembics? I wonder if I can connect another alembic. Here, let's try something real quick. Give me that. I assume I just released some flux into the air. What if I do this? Can I connect this here? No. So unless these happen to empty, they have to be in multiples of 8 to empty, or for him to fill up one of these things. Each of those little files holds 8. Huh, and he holds 16 at a time, and I guess we'll tell him to go to gray, even though he seems to be doing a good job on his own. I suppose if we don't give him a color, he'll just go to any nearby, but they're all on gray, so let's go ahead and make sure he knows how to do that. Interesting. So I'm going to have to exactly empty those. Okay, but anyway, there's some setup there. You can see my aura in the bottom left corner only goes up to 98, so I think with the last thing I want to do with this video... Oops, what am I doing? Last thing I want to do, I could either set up some crystal clusters, which seem to be able to slowly replenish nearby aura nodes and even boost their vis levels above their normal baseline levels. Probably lead to flux buildup though, which is a problem. The whole reason I built all of this is to help reduce flux when I make things. I have some silverwood trees. Do I have the third one? Yeah, I have 3. I could probably use a few more down here. I'll need to go get some saplings, maybe right under here. Because you see this... Right, if you move in there, yeah, over here it changes. You can't really see where the aura is underground. So we could do that. We could make these guys, or let's see, this guy is used to move a cluster. I don't really, or move an aura. I don't really want to do that. And it takes another star, which is, no thank you. The other thing, we could make these guys crystal capacitors. And they store up this. Yeah, I could place some of these guys around that store up vis so that I don't drain the vis from the ore itself, and they'll slowly fill up over time. I may do that, but let's tell you what. Right now, let's just do some clusters. Oh, and yeah, let's do some clusters. Let's look at what do they take. So we need 5 of any color or a mix of all 5. Let's do the mix. So we'll just grab half a stack of each. And I wonder, is that configuration specific, or does it not matter? Let's try and figure out what it is. Okay, yellow, blue, red. Okay, let's leave those there. Yellow, blue, red. Smack! First try! Good. Okay, so we're gonna need permutatio, which is seeds. I'm actually kind of low on seeds. Let's pop up here. I had to get rid of the aerial faith plate because these guys, when they walk on it, they go flying. I was doing some experiments before recording, and I lost my first Hallow Golem doing that. There's some seeds. I don't need them for anything else. Look at this. Oh, it looks nice, doesn't it? Doesn't that look so much better than it used to? Yeah, it looks fancy. Okay. What do we need here? We need 8. And these seeds are going to give us... Okay, whatever. Let's just... In you go. 64. Yeah, that's alright. I don't care. And we've already got some... Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. I meant to shift click. I meant to shift click. Okay, we're going to need glass, magic, and permutatio. All of these have glass and magic. None of them have the permutatio, so let's grab that, and then we'll need some silver has that. And I just used all my seeds like a bonehead. Okay, so 4 per. Let's get some more. Oop. Oh, we only got 1. Oh man, I'm screwing up so hard. Oh well, lots of this in the air. That's alright, we're mad scientists. We're not worried about damaging the environment or causing the end of the world. We're here for chaos, so bring it on, Fluxy. There we go. Oh, need more glass. Okay. Fill that thingy up. Gimme. Oh, insufficient charge. Okay. How many does it take? Oh, 100 per. That's the thing limiting us. When I shift clicked, I only got 1. Because this guy only holds 250 and I'd already drained it. Alright, so let's get 5 and then place some around. Okay. And then we'll be done. Then we'll be done. So let's put one. Can I put that there, or does it have to be on a full block? Or how about like that? There we go. Ooh, I like that sound effect. Shink, shink, shink. Oh, that sound effect is really awesome. Put some there. And there. And the underside looks pretty cool. I was thinking of covering up those gray wool marker blocks. But I kind of I like the way they look, so I think I'm going to keep them. And we've got plenty of jars. If they all fill up, and I'm not using them for whatever reason, I guess I can always add more, but I kind of like it the way it is. And that's, oh, look at it over here. Choop, choop. Minimal flux, no flux. So let's see, is our little guy, yeah, the cauldron is in the minimal flux chunk. But there you go, that's redone. We've got some golems working. I think next time I'm not sure exactly what we'll do next time, but it might just be to make an escalator. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye.